In the city of Kano, under the bright sun and amidst the noisy markets, lived a young girl named Amina. Born into a traditional family, Amina's life was set in a way she didn't choose. When Amina was just a baby, her father, Malam Yusuf, promised her hand in marriage to a wealthy trader named Alhaji Musa. Alhaji Musa was much older, but in their culture, such arrangements were common. As Amina grew, she spent her days helping her mother with chores and playing with her friends. She loved listening to stories from the elders, dreaming of adventures far beyond her small village. But as she neared her 12th birthday, whispers of her impending marriage became louder. One evening, while sitting under a mango tree, Amina overheard her parents discussing the final arrangements for her wedding to Alhaji Musa. Her heart pounded with fear and sadness. She did not want to marry an old man. She wanted to go to school, explore the world, and make her own choices. That night, unable to sleep, Amina made a bold decision. She packed her small bag with a few clothes, took her little savings, and slipped out of her home quietly. She was scared but determined. She walked through the dark streets of her village until she reached the main road leading to Kano City. The journey was long and tiring, but as the city's light came into view, Amina felt a surge of hope. She had no plan but knew she couldn't turn back. In Kano, Amina found herself alone in a world much bigger than she had ever imagined. She wandered through the crowded streets until she found an old, uncompleted building where she could rest. Days turned into weeks, and Amina became a street hawker, selling granules and oranges. She learned to navigate the city, always keeping an eye out for the kind police officers who sometimes chased the street kids away. Amina made friends with other children who lived on the streets. They shared stories, food, and protected each other. Life was hard. Amina missed her family but was too afraid to return. She slept under the bridges and in abandoned buildings, waking up early to start her day. She often dreamed of a better life, and her dreams kept her going. One day, while selling oranges near a big hotel, Amina noticed a crowd gathered around a fancy car. Curious, she edged closer and saw a famous actress, Fatima Ali. Fatima was beautiful and confident, surrounded by photographers and fans. Amina watched in awe, imagining herself in Fatima's shoes. Days later, Fatima returned to the hotel. This time, Amina gathered courage and approached her. She handed Fatima an orange and, in a soft voice, said, "I want to be like you someday." Fatima was surprised by the little girl's boldness. She smiled and asked, "What's your name?" Amina replied, Amina, she replied. Fatima was touched by Amina's story and decided to help her. She offered Amina a chance to go to school and a place to stay. Amina's life changed that day. She moved in with Fatima and started attending school. She worked hard, determined to make the most of this opportunity. Years passed, and Amina grew into a bright young woman. She finished her school with top grades and decided to pursue a career in acting. Inspired by her benefactor, Fatima, Her talent and hard work paid off, and soon she became a star in the Nigerian film industry. Amina's name was known across the country and her story inspired many. Amina remembered where she came from. She remembered the girls in her village and the struggles they faced. With her newfound fame and resources, she started an organization to help young girls from poor families. She provided them with education, shelter, and opportunities to build their own futures. Amina visited her village and reunited with her parents. They were proud of her achievements and understood why she had run away. Her father, Malam Yusuf, apologized for forcing her into an unwanted marriage. Amina forgave him, and their bond grew stronger. Amina's organization, Girls of Kano, became well known for empowering young girls. She traveled across Nigeria, sharing her own story and encouraging others to support the cause. Through her efforts, many girls were able to escape the fate of early marriage and build better lives for themselves. Amina's journey from a runaway bride to a star and a champion for girls' rights was filled with hardships and triumphs. She proved that with courage, determination, and kindness, one could overcome any obstacle. Her story became a beacon of hope for many, teaching valuable lessons about bravery, the importance of education, and the power of following your dreams. And so, under the bright sun of Kano, Amina continued to shine, lightening the way for many young girls to find their own paths and achieve greatness.